March is almost upon us, and with March comes March of the Mammoths. This is a booktube event where we're encouraged to read books of 800 pages or more. I don't read a lot of mammoths, but last year I read The Magic Mountain, which is over 1,000 pages. This year I have one mammoth. It's the mammoth I had last year as well. Cryptonomicon, Neal Stephenson. This is 910 pages. It weighs over 1 kilogram. And as you can see, I'm part the way through it. I'm on page 346 of 910 pages. I've twice DNF'd this book, and I've had this on pause since the early autumn. My name is Jim. This is my channel. Books, reading, and stuff. I don't just have Cryptonomicon, I have some other books too, which I will tell you about now. This has been on my TBR a few times as well. This is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins-Reid. Taylor Jenkins-Reid is a very popular historical fiction writer. This is about a band in the 70s. It's not a real band, but they're giving me Fleetwood Mac vibes. I haven't read anything by Taylor Jenkins-Reid before. And this is set out like a play or a screenplay with, it's just lots of dialogue. So that will be interesting. This is a book I've been reading for a while, but I haven't got very far. I'm on page 54, I think. The Voyage of the Beagle by Charles Darwin. It's very dense. It's got a lot of information about the flora and fauna, particularly of South America. This is about Darwin's voyage around the world, where his studies of the plants and the animals gave rise to his theory of the origin of the species. I put a poll on my community tab as to what book I should add to my TBR in March. The poll is still open. I have 4 books on there. There's The Others by James Herbert. Paul at the Accidental Bookseller really recommends this because he saw this on one of my haul videos. I haven't read James Herbert for a long time. As a teenager, I read quite a few of his books. I really liked Fluke, which was about a dog that thought it was a man. And so, but this is not leading. I've also got The Nightingale by Kristin. I haven't read anything by Kristin, but I've heard great things about her. It's another historical fiction. This is set in the Second World War with the French resistance. And there's The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. I read The Guest List by Lucy Foley and really enjoyed it. It's a thriller, a murder mystery, I think. So that could be interesting, but currently leading in the poll with 58%. So this will probably be the first choice at least. I might read some of the others later. Is Kristin by Stephen King. This will be a reread for me. I read Kristin again when I was a teenager, when I was reading lots of books in the horror genre. And it's about a 1958 Plymouth Fury that's haunted, that's possessed. I don't have a 1958 Plymouth Fury in my collection. I do have this. This is a Plymouth. This is a Plymouth Superbird, 69 Plymouth Superbird. I would like a Plymouth Fury, but I haven't come across one yet. And finally, watching Margaret Pinard's video, I was reminded that March is also the month for the Irish Readathon. And for that, I have Cecelia Ahern, Lyrebird. I like Cecelia Ahern's writing. This is about a young woman in the southwest of Ireland who's living on her own. She's a mimic like the Australian lyrebird, and she's taken to Dublin. I don't know much else about it, but it's set in Ireland, so it would be ideal for the Irish Readathon. If you've read any of the books I mentioned, you can tell me what you thought of them in the comments below. No spoilers, please, but just let me know if you enjoyed them or if you DNF'd them. I'd also be interested in what you're reading, particularly for March of the Mammoths or the Irish Readathon. You can let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.